Hey guys, we posted a video earlier this week letting you know that we're shooting for a June 1st opening. So that means we have another 30-day kind of window of the quarantine stuff that we're going through. So let's look at the May game plan. Of course, we're going to keep remote coaching in place, and we're going to keep the CFH call center open as well. So using those two tools, one of those two tools, talk to us, let us know, email with your coach or schedule a call with any coach, and just let us know what you're feeling, what obstacles you have in front of you, how can we help you overcome those obstacles. It's obviously more than just the workouts, so talk to us about your sleep and your stress and your nutrition, and again, obstacles and healthy habits, and what is it that we can help you with, right? Because that's our job, we're here to help you. So the May game plan, we are going to start Quarantine Go Bingo. We're going to have an entire month of a bingo game. We are going to publish the bingo card. You can either print it out and keep it with you and go through all the different activities, or you could just take a screenshot, keep it on your phone or on your laptop, and just mark it on your screen as you go. But you'll see, and there are different things to do and different ways to show us that you are doing those things. And then those entries, those bingo squares, lead to raffle tickets, and those raffle tickets lead to drawings for prizes, and we will draw in June for the work that you do in May. So in addition to bingo, we're also going to do a game night on May 9th at 6 p.m. If you missed last game night, it was absolutely hilarious. It's a combo of trivia night plus a little scavenger hunt around your house, plus some Name That Tune stuff that may or may not go so well, but it's a ton of fun, and we hope that you can join us. So mark your calendars for that. Speaking of calendars, the two different things that we implemented last month, Sip and Stretch and Motivation Monday, they are going very well, but we want to see more of you guys on there, and we've realized that we were seeing more people before we locked it into place on the calendar. So I want to shift those around. So we're just going to kind of shuffle those dates for those events each week, so that hopefully you can join us for, it's not going to be called Monday Motivation, but you can join us for that motivation chit chat, let's get our stuff together for the week phone call, and then obviously the mobility work that we do, maybe 20 minutes or so of mobility work once a week with the Sip and Stretch event or that phone call. We're also, okay, sorry about that, cut off programming. So let's talk about programming. For the programming, if you're not paying close attention, you might not notice a change, but I just want to let you know that we have heard your feedback, and we are going to change the programming a little bit where it just feels a little bit easier to walk in, look at your phone, set up, here's the workout for the day, and good to go, versus maybe using some brain power, too much brain power with some of the more complex stuff that we had been programming. So we'll make that change. And I also want to point out that we completely failed to deliver to you guys in April virtual movement assessments. The more we sit, the more we're at home, the more you're working out without a coach's eye right there on you, the more important this becomes. So I want to be very, very sure that we do this for you guys here for this month to do the virtual movement assessments. So stay tuned for that, but just know that it's coming, where we're going to get with you and say, hey, I want you to, put your foot against the wall, touch your knee to the wall. How far back can you go? And, measure that distance, and then just walk through like what our typical free movement assessment would be. I want to do that with you guys virtually. We can schedule a Zoom call and do it right then and there, or we can pre-record some videos, have you record your video and send it to us. So a couple of ways to approach that, but I want to be sure that we make that commitment and that we follow through with that commitment, and then we do that for you guys in May. So along the lines of programming, but kind of some fun stuff that we're doing, May Marathon and Virtual Murph. So May Marathon sounds completely horrible, right? If you don't like running, you don't want to run, but here's what we're going to do. You're going to have a 2-week window, May 10th through the 23rd. We're going to split into teams, or you can choose to do this on your own if you want. And we're going to run a marathon, which is 26.2 miles, but we're going to do it together. So more details to come on that, but just start thinking about that. Do you want to commit to running the mileage that it will take to add up to 26.2 miles during that 2-week window solo? Or would you like to get a team together and do it through, so you kind of have 3 options. Individual, you want to do this as a team, and you know who those team members are because maybe you're all runners and you all want to split up these big chunks. Or the third option is going to be, hey, this sounds like a lot of fun. It will get me to commit to running a little bit, but man, I don't have the mileage, then we just create a bigger team based on what you are committing to run, and we put all of you guys together, put a big chunk of you guys together to hit 26.2 miles, and it would just be based on the commitment that you have to run how many miles during that 2-week window, right? So again, more details to come, but look for that. That will help us lead into Murph. So Murph is a workout that we do every year at the end of May. If you're not familiar with it, please look it up. There is a meaningful story there, and it is very impactful, and I want all of you guys to know that. But we have a couple options. If you have pull-up options at your house, then I want you to start working on that. Use your pull-up bar. Be sure that you have the grip available to be able to do Murph at home, and then we can do it together. Your other option would be using the bed sheet tied over the secured and locked door, doing ring rows as your pull-ups. Cool. Or we can sub it out and use a different move instead of pull-ups for virtual Murph. But what we can do is plan on all getting together, do one big Zoom call. Yes, I will sit there while you guys go out for your run, but we warm up together, get ready, do the workout, and we're there for each other when you'll go for your run. When you come back in and you're doing the middle of Murph, I don't want to get too much into the details, but when you're doing the middle of Murph, then we would be there for you, working with you and walking you through that, and then you finish with your run and come back to us, smiling faces, right there on your Zoom call with you for support. So that is an option. Also, once we open back up, I think it's worth kind of redoing a full-on Murph, either July 4th weekend or maybe Labor Day weekend. So just know that if you feel like this is missing Murph for the year, don't worry, we are going to program it again later in the year. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, again, look it up, and then don't worry, just know that there's a big workout that we can do together on Memorial Day virtually while we're all still at home, okay? And then as we end the month and we go into June, we will draw the bingo winners. So you're going to work on Quarantingo Bingo. You're going to work on that the entire month. We will draw draw the raffle tickets for the winners there. And then also there's a $100 gift card available to all of you guys for being members for the month of May at an affiliate that is approved with these 4 companies. The details are in the inner circle, but I just want to remind you guys that they are doing this as a thank you to keep everyone healthy. All members of gyms in May who are members at an affiliate are eligible for this. It's 4 different companies, so they're spreading out $25 a piece for the companies. $100 gift card to all you guys. So that's it for May. Again, keep talking to us. Let us know what you're struggling with, what you're happy about, what you love, what you don't love, so we can adjust. And then just know that this stuff is coming down the pike. It's going to be a really fun month, and we will, again, get through this together. Thank you, guys.